Hey guys, what's up? It is Saturday, about 2 o'clock Eastern, and I wanted to pop in quick and say hey, and I've got a message on my heart for you, and this is how we do it. So I'm using a black and white filter right now because my message for you is really black and white. The topic of this broadcast is it time for a promotion? So I just came from a massage. I go every week, not the same time every week, but weekly. I've integrated that into my calendar. I started this about 1.5 years ago. It's just one of the things I do as part of my presidential mindset, okay? And if I was to give you a peek into my mindset as a presidential diamond in doTERRA, what I want you to know is some people look at this rank and they think, oh, you've achieved everything at that point. You've hit the top of the mountain, and you can just go put your feet up and relax and tap into beach money. What I want you to know is I am very much like you in that I'm climbing a mountain. I am at the beginning of a new mountain. I know that in my life I'm just getting warmed up. I know that everything I've created in doTERRA is nothing compared to what I will be feeling by the end of my lifetime. And a lot of this is on my heart because what I want you to know is if you want to peek into what it feels like to be a presidential diamond, and where all of you have the opportunity to continue moving your life in the direction of, okay, let me break it down this way for those of you that have like the analytical brain. I am paid $4,000 every day of my life. That will only increase over the course of every month, every year of my life. $4,000 a day. I say that, and that's what I make before I donate to the government and to causes that are important to me, okay? So of that $4,000 that I make every single day of my life, regardless of what I do, I am paid that as of right now, the year of 2017, to basically think and to be a vessel of the work I am here to truly do. I'm working backwards right now for you guys to because I want you to understand something. When I first became a mother and launched my business, WholeFit, which was almost 5 years before I began in doTERRA, one of the things, when I look back, one of the things I realize I did that was very smart is I knew this principle that is so important in order to truly grow into the person you're here to be. And that principle is this: I know how to promote myself. I know how to promote myself, because here's the deal. If you don't know how to promote yourself, no one else cares. No one's going to promote you if you don't promote you. And this affects everything. This simple principle affects the whole thing, okay? So the way that this shows up, I need a little more black, a little less white going on right now. Hold on. They're a little better. I'm in my car. Nope, not good. Hold on. That works. The reason this matters, you guys, is whether you are brand new in this business and you're not sure what this is all about, but you know that you are here for a reason, and you all are. If you are in this group, you are here for a reason, absolutely. Or maybe you're a platinum leader in doTERRA or a diamond, and you still quite haven't gotten this, and this is why you're not growing. How you promote yourself, whether that is through your story or how you introduce yourself at a class, or how you ask for help in your life, how you get a support team around you, it all comes back to the simple fact that, you know, if you are not promoting yourself, if you don't have a high belief in you, in your story, in what you are here to do, then no one else cares. And you know when this first comes up is when you're brand new at something, right? How many of you right now are brand new to this business and you don't feel like you have the support of people in your life? Maybe it's your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend or your partner. Maybe it's your mother. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your best friend. this is the first time this comes up where you know whether or not you are promoting yourself or not. Because what this involves is, in the beginning, you have to be able to say to people, I believe so much in what I'm here to do. I'm asking for you to believe in this with me too. When I first started my business, Whole Fit, Chris, it was a non-negotiable, because our conversations would look like this. Babe, I need you to take the kids this afternoon. I need to go to the coffee shop. I need to get out of the house because there's a message that needs to come from my heart and get out there. Or, babe, I'm going to be up till 2 a.m. tonight because I need to write my heart out. I need to blog. I'm not sure why. I just know there's a message coming through me right now, and there are people I need to connect with. So I just want to give you the heads up. I might be a little groggy tomorrow morning. These were our conversations in the early days, you guys. Hold on, this lighting is bothering me. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe I need to change filters. But my message is black and white right now, so I got to keep this thing going. This is what the early days look like. I mean, now self-promotion in my life looks like, for example, you'll notice I'm going out to Kelowna, right, to do the post-convention tour. Am I just going to post doTERRA's banner for this? Hell no. I'm making my own beautiful image, and I'm connecting with the influencers there. This morning I spent time figuring out where do the influencers spend their time, because I'm going to find the next diamond leader in Kelowna, the person who is ready to promote themselves within the same vibration as I do. That's one form of self-promotion. Some of the other pieces of self-promotion I do in my life are through the support team that I have in place so that I can continue to be the vessel that I need to be. These are things like the weekly massage, or the sweet girl we had over to the house this morning to do an hour and a half of tutoring with my girls, or the other sweet girl I have come to my house 2 days a week to help me in creating a home of love and healthy whole foods and organization, to the virtual assistant that I have, that I run ideas by, that helps me with some of the admin stuff that is not me working within my highest vibration, right? To the house cleaner that I have, to like all these things are pieces of the self-promotion wheel, which at the center of is a high belief in the work that I am here to do. And this grows over time. This grows so that you are able to continue asking for help in the places you need it. Next week, I am excited to hop on Zoom for an early morning call with 3 of the girls on our team that are going presidential in the next 3 to 6 months. And this is, why is this so white? Hold on. This is, there we go, a little better. I promise I have a nose. We'll find it. No, maybe not. Anyway. How do I get this more? Okay, whatever. This is the topic that we'll probably be jamming on mostly, is what does the support team look like as you get ready to promote yourself to the next level? So, my bottom line here is, wherever you are in your business, I mean, go back and look at the post I made this morning. It was all about picture yourself. It is September 2018. Are you or are you not at convention? Do you have people there with you? Are you cheering on your team, or are we cheering you on for the growth that you have stepped up into this year? And picturing it now is important, because if you are promoting yourself on a daily basis and upgrading yourself daily, you are already planning for that event. You are going to be there. Whether that's putting money aside or calling in that next rank through the growth and the action and the way that you're staying visible, you are doing these things now because you have a high belief in what you're doing. And I'll tell you what's happening right now. This is like black and white Ange coming out right now. There is a change happening in the leadership within our movement. I see it within our team too. So what you're seeing right now is like, will the real leader please step up? Will the real leader please stand up? Like literally, I'm at a mic right now. Like, okay, we've had this growth happening for the last 4 years. It has felt big, but it is nothing compared to what is coming. But what it's going to require is that the real leaders step up. And the real leaders are the ones who are not backing down from promoting themselves. They are out there living it, walking it out, talking about it. They are the ones that right away when I say this, you're thinking of. But they're also the ones you're not thinking of yet because they're emerging. But they're probably not the ones that you would identify as these people just because of a rank or because they've been on the scene for a while. It's a feeling you have with people. It's oh yeah, that has that girl's name all over that, you know? Like, these are the people that are showing up in our world. They're making a massive difference just because they're being brave enough to promote the message on their heart. They're not sitting around waiting for everyone else to do it. They're certainly not just commenting on everyone else's Facebook posts, cheering them on. That is great to do if you're being called to be a cheerleader of others. And we need people at all points in this journey. Some of us are not called to be, gold leaders or platinum leaders or diamond leaders or presidential leaders. It's just not the work we're here to do. So I think that what this really is right now, this time we're living in right now, and specifically in doTERRA, you guys, because you have to understand the whole picture. I have a unique perspective because I'm able to see the landscape of how things are changing from a unique position, because in some senses I'm at the top of it, but I'm also very much a student of it. I'm studying, like, I'm really curious about people who are influencing the systems right now, and like, this is kind of the next mountain I'm in front of, and I'm so jazzed about it. I'm so excited. The next level of networking with people and knowing that I'm just getting started, right? Like, this is the calling on my life, and I know it's on several of yours. But the thing is, at the very, base of it, you've got to believe in what you're doing, you guys. You have to be promoting your life's message through how you live and through what you talk about, having conversations that matter, popping up and talking and being visible, because nobody is going to care about what you do here if you don't. Nobody. Like, why should they, right? Why should they? And we need more people out there, like, speaking so loudly through how they're living and through conversations that matter. These are the people that are growing in our business. And if you're not growing, it's because you're not doing those things. Plain and simple, black and white. You are not believing enough in the work you're here to do. And so you start in the smaller areas. You start in how you are asking for help. You start in what you are saying yes to and in what you are saying no to. So everything is like aligned, everything is crystal clear because you have a high belief in the work you're here to do. You don't spend time with people who are like at a completely different vibration. You just don't do it because, your highest self is not within that space, right? Part of the reason I get weekly massages is not because, self-care, it feels good to get a massage. Of course it does. But you know why? It's because I make the most money in thought, receiving the message of what I'm meant to do next. And it just so happens when I'm flat out on a table and somebody else is practicing their art on me. I work out daily, not so I can look good. You're never going to see me flexing a six-pack in the mirror, you guys. And you know why? Because that's not why I do it. The reason I work out daily is because I meet her in that workout. You know what I mean? I meet her. If you were at my talk at the Success Summit, I ended my talk tapping into the her in each of you, or the him, because that's where your best mentors right here, you guys, always guiding you, always nudging you towards what your message is. And every time you ignore her, every time you back down from sharing, she goes quieter and your growth declines every single time. The reason I eat nourishing foods and whole foods, the reason I've been in this space coaching for as long as I have, and why I will my whole life, is because it's not about the food. It's not about the workout. It's about the core belief inside. Somebody who believes in their work, in their message, is committed to not wasting a single moment, is interested in every single day being $4,000 days, even though they're not yet, right? We've talked about this before, but like whatever your goal is for this year, convention's a great time for you to tap into this and say, you know what? At convention 2018, I'm going to be there with this person, and this person on my team. And I'm going to be walking that stage representing our team as a silver team or as a diamond team, because I know that what it means to be a leader is about walking it out first so that I can properly guide my team in the work they're really here to do. And it crushes me, you guys, when I see a lack of leadership, a lack of going first in our team, and a whole lot of waiting for it to happen or comparison. It breaks my heart, because what I am here to do, and what I know I do best for you guys as your leader, is being that champion of growth, being a warrior of growth. And I promise you, I will never leave the growth game, because the minute I opt out of that, game over. Like, truly, like, what's the point? I don't mean like it's hard work. I'm not saying that at all. It's not hard work. What's hard, you guys, is not getting this, is building this business the way you think it's supposed to be built, or the way someone else is doing it. That's really hard. That sucks. That is not what this is about. Yeah, I mean, this can and should and will be the journey of your life. And this is like a Saturday afternoon, like, sometimes it hits me so hard what we're a part of. I love seeing your comments. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like if you're live right now, this was for you. You know, I just don't know that you know what you're a part of quite yet. And I know you'll get it when you get what I'm saying. This is going to be the space where your highest self operates. Like, yeah, essential oils, like it had to be plant magic that we work with to open up what we're here to really do, to heal and to offer that same opportunity to others. But the real work is love. The real work is living out a passionate life, a purposeful life, and promoting that daily through how we live, through what we step up to, through knowing, like, you're never going to know it all. You will always be a student, and you will always be a teacher. Stay in that zone, you guys. And what I want to, okay, what's the call to action here? The call to action is to ask yourself, where in your life do you need to be promoting yourself more? Because that's your magnet for the next level. Everything you're here to do is going to start unfolding when you operate from a place of knowing you're here to do something so important and so amazing. And I'm crying because it is, it's just so in my heart right now. I'm living the life of my dreams because I have operated from this code of knowing if I don't care enough about it, no one else will. And so just take that today, however that lands for you. Where do you need to show up more and ask for help? You know, where do you need to just own that you are here to do something so incredible? And it starts in baby steps, in believing that what you're here to do is going to look small initially, but it's actually so big the more that you say yes and you step up and you stop hiding and you stop comparing yourself to other people. Like, stop it right now. Because, like, guess what? That person you're comparing yourself to, They might be comparing themselves to you. There's things in your life that maybe they feel less than and they don't have. If you stay in that zone, you will be stuck for so long, and you'll probably quit this business. And you'll probably come back a couple years later and kick yourself, but maybe you'll be more ready then. But like, can we skip that phase and just please, please, please ask yourself, where do I need to be promoting myself more? The work I'm really here to do. We talk about this in a lot of different ways, like mamas, put your mask on first so that you can actually take care of other people in a better way. Get up a little early in the morning so you have some time to think, so that you're not just reacting to your day. Like, we talk about this kind of stuff all the time, but like, can we like get into action on this like now? Because you know what'll happen? Initially, somebody might say to you, I don't know if I believe in what you're talking about. Or your husband or your wife might say to you, no, that doesn't really seem like that's worth your time. Guess what? Like, Chris isn't on here right now because he's with the girls, but he probably would tell you guys he thought I was a little crazy in the beginning, but my passion was like, I just need you to believe with me in this right now. Because when you're that lit up about it, the people that love you in your life, guess what? All they want for you is to love more, is to be healthier, is to show up in your life more, because that impacts them. And initially sometimes you have to skip them. Sometimes you have to go outside of them. Sometimes you have to find somebody in your life that believes in you as much as you believe in you. And maybe they're not the person within the four walls of your home. And that's okay, because they will come around. I promise you. I promise you. We all love to be in the presence of somebody who is clear and who is a vessel and gives us hope and puts us at ease because of who they are. That's leadership. And if you're here to be a leader, it starts now. It starts in the little things, which become the big. It becomes what, you just keep tapping into your message and what you're here to do and be. And it starts in like sharing an oil. It starts in believing that what you have to offer somebody is going to change their life. It starts there. If you skip that step, it's going to take you an extra 10 years. Don't skip the step. Don't skip the step in the beginning of believing, like we talk about the growth in doTERRA, right? Every rank has a belief metric. Get to elite because you have a high belief in the oils. Like, the oils will do the work for you. So you get a pass, right? Getting to elite, you're given like a pass, a hall pass. To get to premier, you need to start understanding the movement, the company, doTERRA, how they have actually set the stage for your best life. You start to tap into that and you talk about it more. That's your hall pass to premier. Silver, you get to silver not by accident. You get to silver because you have started to cultivate that belief in others. You have started to promote yourself bigger. So 3 people have decided to join you in that because they feel your belief. Gold, platinum, and diamond, this escalates, but I'll tell you, there are people on our team that skipped those steps and they're struggling. They're struggling right now because they skipped the steps along the way, and you see it in the lack of growth. You see it in the rank dropping. It always shows, right? The thing, so what you have to ask yourself, if you're brand new, if you're feeling stuck, or your rank maybe is not solid, there's still some work within that step, right? Ask yourself, where do you need to be promoting yourself more? Where do you need to start not quitting? Where do you need to stop quitting? Because there's something where you're like, you put the pedal down like 50% and then it freaks you out and you stop or you delete the post or whatever. But like, here I am with this horrible filter. P.S. Don't try this black and white filter. It's garbage. But my message was black and white. You know what? Leadership can look messy. It can look like right after a massage. I don't even have my eyebrows on. So anyway, but here's the point. I know at least one of you needed this right now, and you're probably on live. So like, shout out to you guys who pop in because you got the nudge to hop on live. Kate Kingswell, Sarah Perry, Jen Arbuckle, Colleen Newton, Sarah Perry, Jennifer Cartwright, Tara DeWin, Catherine Kerrigan, Colleen McDonald, Amy Bartoli, Pamela Froese, Brenda Nicholson, Annalise Salo, Tanessa Holt, Lindsay Shaw, Denise Gibbs, Angie Law, woo, Laura Hughes. Look at all of you guys. Okay, love it. Steph Piggott. Okay, you guys rock. Rochelle, Jen Tansey, Lisa Mitchell. Okay, love to you guys. Take that message for what it is worth to you. The next step is integrate it. Where in your life this week are you going to promote yourself better? Okay. Mwah.